Hey, what's going on? And today we've got a box opening of the Naruto Boruto card game, which is part of the new Chrono Clash system of games. I was mainly drawn into this when I saw that there was going to be a Godzilla card game that's going to be coming out in September, if I'm not mistaken. But this is the first part of that. So there's two boxes. There's going to be Naruto, and then there's Boruto. I didn't get the Boruto one yet, just the Naruto one. So thought we'd open it and check it out. I personally am a fan of Naruto. I haven't watched too much of the manga. I've pretty much watched, or the anime, I should say. I've pretty much watched all the anime up until the filler arcs and then just stopped. And as for Shippuden, I really didn't watch too much. Pretty much just any fights that I wanted to see from the manga. I pretty much watched the anime instead. Otherwise, I read the entire manga series. So this kind of shows what's inside. Thought I may as well go over the box before I open it. So it's going to come with all of those cards, 2 decks. You get extra cards, which they're kind of like bigger cards. I think they're around the same size as the Transformers ones, if I'm not mistaken. And does have a rules manual. So pretty much how this works is it is not a trading card game, but rather it's like one of those living card games, but apparently they can't call it that because of copyright or something like that. Apparently the term's trademarked. I forgot by who. I think it's Fantasy Flight Games, I think. But there's no boosters. Everything comes in the set. You get play sets of all the cards. So if you want to make multiple decks, you can buy multiple boxes. Otherwise, you buy the box and you're pretty much good to go. Also, I believe this is one of the special editions, which comes with some of the, I think they're called tournament packs? Yeah, tournament packs, which will have some foils on it. That is super shiny. This might be kind of nice to kind of hang up as like a poster. That might be kind of neat. So, looks like this just slips right off. Okay. There we go. Set that off to the side. Okay, so we got our Manuel de Regles. That's French. I'm not very good at parlez-vous that français right now. I'm actually pretty bad. Okay. Wow. Psh. Okay. So they have Italian, German, Spanish, Portuguese, and French. All in here. Alright, that's kind of neat. Seems. But here's our manual in English, so I'll probably read this later, but it pretty much shows, okay, so there's the win con. Players eliminated when they are attacked with no guardians left to protect them, and we attempt to draw a card from their deck and fail to do so. And if a player completes 5 or more quests. So you can deck out in this game, okay. So this is the pretty much how the game goes. It runs off time. Pretty much the cost of the card is your time. So, say you play a 1 drop, it'll move over, and then so your opponent will then have 1. Say they play a 2 drop and moves over 2. It's kind of vice versa. And apparently, the turn ends the moment it reaches the other side, which is important to keep in mind because there are some cards that seem to have some pretty cool abilities, but unfortunately, they will not proc if your turn ends due to time. Also, the cards do not have words or text on them. Rather, all the abilities are through icons. So here's our little play mat. Let me move the tripod a bit. So we've got our time meter at the top, quest points, where we can place our deck, the graveyard, or discard pile, whatever. your Guardian stack, and the extra deck, where you can synchro and XCs. Oh, different game. So, pretty interesting. I think one playmat is definitely superior than the other one. Kind of move these out of the way. So there's our tournament packs. Very flimsy. I think there's only like, how many cards are in here? It feels like there's just one. So we'll set those off to the side for now. So here we've got our cards, and we've got the EX cards over here. So we can get them out of this thing. Oh, no wonder they're glued in there. Well, that seems a bit weird, but whatever. Just move that over. Right at the top, we got Gaara. Gaara was one of my favorites. Now there's still some gunk on here. I think we should be okay. Trying to get that gunk off. So, we've got Haku right in the front right there. Haku was an awesome character. Seriously, one of the best fights in Naruto was around the beginning. Like, the Haku Zabuza fight was one of the best ones. Can I cut this in half somewhere? It was purple. Well, we'll just kind of go as we can. So we got Haku. 3 cost. Looks like that, if I recall correctly from some videos I've seen, that lowers the cost of your next card by 2. So that's pretty good, I think. Helps you get stuff on the board. So I'm down for Haku being a really good card. We got Hyuga Hinata. 10/10. Wow. Just 4 cost, -2. Okay. But I mean, we can just play Haku instead. Like, why? Gaara, one of my favorites. Uzumaki Naruto. There's a boy, Momochi Zabuza. 5 cost, 6 strength. So, Hyuga Neji. So pretty vanilla, doesn't seem to have any abilities there. Obviously, I'm not really sure exactly how good these cards are going to be. I need to read up on the... I need to actually read up on how to play the game. So that's interesting. There's like 2 copies of Shikamaru. Same thing with Kakashi. I'll have to check and see, because to my knowledge, I thought it was supposed to be 3 of each. Should be getting a playset. So I might check on that. There is a Facebook group for this card game. So I might ask around in there. I think I've seen some people that had some issues with their boxes. Unfortunately, in my area, I personally don't know of anybody else in town that's going to be picking this game up. I think one of my friends said he might pick up the Godzilla one. But otherwise, that's about it. Since it's by Bandai, there's a chance that they'll put in some other characters or other IPs. I think My Hero Academia, a lot of people want. There's a possibility they might have Dragon Ball, but since they have the Dragon Ball Super card game, who knows? Haruno Sakura, Inuzuka Kiba. Kiba was pretty cool. Temari, she was awesome. Yamanaka Ino. Aburame Shino. Shino was pretty cool too. I used to play the game on the GameCube. He was kind of fun at times. Akimichi Choji. I love Choji. I always thought he had some of the best fights. Rock Lee. Kankuro. Only 2 as well. Uchiha Sasuke. Yeah, as much of a dick that Sasuke was, Sasuke and Gaara were like my favorites. So it looks like we got like a little... I guess that's one that you can just kind of hang on to. I guess that kind of splits the decks. Tsunade. Orochimaru. Sai. This is more like the Shippuden area. Yeah, Gaara. That's Shippuden Gaara for sure. Uzumaki Naruto, Uchiha Sasuke, Might the Guy, Haruno Sakura, Yamato, Yakushi Kabuto, Granny Chiyo. Oh, that was another really awesome fight when she and Sakura fought the Puppet Master. Kisame, Kakuzu, Hidan. I think the Puppet Master dude might be in here. I just can't remember his name at the time. Zetsu, Toby, fucking Toby, Deidara. Deidara was neat. Hiroko. Oh yeah, it was this one, but it wasn't, you know, that was the puppet though. He was inside the whole time. Another Shikamaru. Oh, okay, so this is where the third copies went. They were just kind of like chilling back here. Why? That seems a bit weird to just kind of have them in the back. I definitely want to get the Boruto one because that has some really good red cards from what I've seen. Like I think there's one Mitsuki who's like a 2-drop and has haste, so that's definitely something I want to pick up. But it might take me some time because I don't know of any shops that have them in town at least. I ordered this through Game Nerds, and they are all sold out of the Boruto ones right now. So that kind of bites. So we'll go ahead and open these EX cards. Yeah, these kind of feel the same length or the same size as the Transformers ones. I might confirm later. We got Gaara, Uzumaki Naruto, the Nine-Tailed Fox Spirit, Kurama, Gamabunta. Gamabunta was awesome. Oh, he's got haste as well. Okay. +1. I think that's when he's fighting Guardians. Sentinel. I forgot what the Sentinel ability is supposed to do. Shukaku. Shukaku was cool. Oh, cursed, like fully cursed seal Sasuke with his like weird ass hand wings. Nine-Tails cloak. Fourth tail. I guess that's a misprint. I don't know. That's a bit weird. Garuda. I don't remember that one. Katsuyo. Sasori. That was him. That was the Puppet Master dude. Yeah, that was a good fight. Another Deidara. Manda. That's cool. That's pretty neat. I think that's... I can't remember if that's Legion. Has haste. It's an 8-drop with haste. +1 when attacking Guardians. I think, if I'm reading this correctly, when this attacks, you choose one of your opponent's battlers with less than or equal to 2, I think, cost or strength, and it just destroys it. It might be strength. It would be weird to base it off cost, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'll have to go through the rule book so I can better understand what these do. Right now, it's almost like trying to read hieroglyphs. So, and let's see what kind of foils we got in here. Assuming I can open this. Come on. I think I need to really get in there. There we go. Yeah, it does look like it's just the one card. Conan. That's pretty cool. I thought she was kind of a neat character. I don't know how I feel about that foil though. I do like how it kind of goes over the where the icons are. We'll see if where is she? She's a 2-drop. She should be somewhere around the beginning. Unless I don't have that one. Could have sworn. Unless it's was it the EX? Was it one of the EX ones? I don't think it was. Nope. That is really weird. She is a purple card, though. All the purple ones should be in that section. Unless she is in the Boruto set, because I know the Boruto set also has some of the Shippuden cards, so that could be it. Could have sworn she was in this one. Unless I'm going crazy, I could have sworn we totally opened it, but it's a pretty neat foil. It's kind of nice. And ooh, a foil Haku. I will gladly take that. Now I can actually do a proper comparison. Thank you. But yeah, so you can kind of see how it kind of removes this ability bar here in favor of the artwork. I think that's pretty neat. Well, the foil is kind of nice. I wish it kind of popped a bit more. Oh, that's kind of like a good angle right there. It's kind of neat. This one looks a bit better too when it's at an angle. Otherwise, I don't know. But I think it's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Secret Rares. I think that's what ruins it for me. Because those are pretty blingy, but also very noisy. I do know that in regards to your extra deck, instead of using these larger cards, you can use the smaller ones. However, you have to have them all be that size. Like, they all have to be the foil to use them. Otherwise, you're going to have to use all of these large ones. Like, you can't just have, one card in there, because when you shuffle them, you're going to know where it's at. So they all have to be the same size. So that's going to be a little annoying. I can already imagine the secondary market is going to suck, but in a good way. Like, I have a feeling those foils are probably going to be fairly pricey for the EX cards, because everybody's probably going to want to run those instead of these big ones. I do want to pick up the Boruto box. If I do, I'll probably make another video. We'll see. I definitely do plan on getting the Godzilla one. I love Godzilla, so definitely want to get that. And I may try to see if I can get another box of the Wave 3 for Transformers. Definitely kind of want to get another box. I'm kind of addicted, and I really, really, really want that Starscream. I really want that Starscream and Shockwave. Like, everybody wants Shockwave. But I also need, like, more Quartermasters and a third RR Disruptor Blade and a lot of more rare cards. So, hopefully I can find some people in town that actually play this game, so I can try to build some decks with this and figure this out. But anyways, so for those of y'all checking this out, do you plan on playing this? Or do you think you're going to pass? Let me know what you think. All right, take care.